What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here. Still waiting on my microphone, so I apologize about the audio. I'm working on it. It should be here within the next couple days. But if you've been watching the channel, you know that I bought this Glock 27 used with probably 5 to 10 rounds shot through it. I mean, not a single scratch, no holster time, nothing. The thing was flawless. So today we're going to be going over simple upgrades I did to it just to make it an overall better firearm for me. And on top of that, just make it custom in the way I like it. But before we get started, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe, tell me what you carry today, tell me what kind of ammo, what kind of holster, and also tell me what you think about this Glock 27. Anyways, so I actually called my local range while at work on my break, and I said, hey, I saw there's a Glock 26 for $400 in the used case. It was in great condition. It had a Cerakoted slide, so it was in great condition. It had $110 night sights on it and came with 3 mags, and it was being sold for $400. And if you know me, I love to buy used firearms because they're an amazing deal. And if you buy stuff like Glocks and Smith & Wessons and SIGs, you know that they're going to last a lifetime. Anyways, so they said, oh, sorry, that one actually just sold. And I said, what else do you have in the case? I was actually hoping for an XD 40 subcompact from Springfield Armory, because I've seen those in their use case and stuff like that, and they're like, all we have is a Glock 27 chambered in 40. And I said, how much? She goes, okay, hold on, I need to go check. And so I'm like, okay, this is gonna be, this might work out. She comes back, and oh my goodness, I was so happy. She said $300. I go, what's wrong with it? She goes, nothing, it's in beautiful shape. I said, so why are you selling it for so cheap? She goes, just nobody buys these small baby Glocks anymore. Everyone goes for the 43X and stuff like that. I said, save it for me, put it behind the counter, I'll be there right after work. And she said, okay, done deal. So this is what I've added. And actually, while I was waiting for my background check, I bought Talon Pro Series grips. It looks like this, and what they are is they're very comfortable, right? They give you sort of a, not a rubbery feel, but almost like a comfortable, it's very hard to describe, a comfortable feel that is textured. So it gives you great overall texture, but it's very comfortable and soft on your hands. And that equates to being comfortable and soft on your abdomen and on your clothes. If you guys have ever seen my tank tops from other videos, from when I do live draw videos and demonstrations and stuff, you'll always notice the little holes in my tank tops. And that's from previous years when I used to carry with sandpaper grip. So I never carry with sandpaper anymore. Stuff like this is perfect because you get just as much grip and texture, but it doesn't ruin clothes, and it feels good in the hand. So I picked those up. Next, I'm like, you know what? It has regular sights. I need to get some night sights. So this is my first time ever getting these sights. I have these same 3-dot sights on my other Glock 27, but when I got home, I noticed that the front is green, where the 2 rear dots that light up with tritium are yellow. My other set is just all green, and I actually really like the combination of the yellow, yellow, green. I think it adds a lot to it and is very easy to line up. So I walked away with those for like 65 bucks. So by the time I left, I had $400 Glock 27 with grips and got home and put those sights on. Unbelievable deal, right? Plus, I have a million Glock 26, 27, 28, and 33 holsters from all my previous carrying. So I knew I already had some great holsters at home. So then I said, okay, I have a leftover KKM precision barrel just laying around in 40. Didn't have anywhere to put it because my other Glock 27s have KKM precision barrels as well. So I said, why not? This just ended up being perfect. And the reason why I choose KKM precision barrels is they give you a fully supported chamber, which if you guys didn't know this, 9mm Glocks, 357 SIG, 45, 10mm, 45 GAP, 380 ACP. Literally every Glock caliber has a fully supported chamber in your barrel, right? The only barrels that aren't fully supported, for some reason, for some odd reason in Glocks, is their 40s. And that's why you do see people having 40s that blow up from overpressured ammo, as well as people's having reloads and they just don't do it right. They overload it and stuff like that. So that's when you see people's casings. You'll see pictures online of casings that are just destroyed. They're cracked, they're blew out from the back, and that tends to be from having an unsupported chamber. KKM Precision gives you a fully supported chamber. On top of that, they live up to their name. They're the most accurate barrels out there. Them, Barstow, and Storm Lake are my 3 favorite barrel companies to go with. So I had that, threw that in my Glock. Now I can turn around and sell that OEM Glock barrel for 150, or I can save it for a future build. So it just ends up working out great. Then today, my most recent mod is I got my Henning Group flush base plate. If you know me, I have no problem carrying with a flush base plate and just tucking my pinky underneath there. But what I like about it is they're smart. They added some texturing because the flat Glock base plate has no texturing. And on a firearm like this, it's only designed to have 2 fingers on it, right? Because of the finger grooves, it makes sense. Really, I only get 1.5 fingers on it, but it feels good in the hand. They know you're going to be tucking that pinky. So when you go to tuck it, you actually have some texturing as if it was the rest of the frame, or as if you had another finger groove with some texturing in there. So check that out. Henning Group makes the best base plates. On top of that, it looks really nice, adds a cool look to the firearm, and now I have an awesome, very small, concealable setup. I also just got in the mail the plus two base plate from Henning Group. I think it's only +1. Yeah, it's +2 for 40, +3 for 9mm. So I got a gray one. I'm gonna put it on when my magazines come in, and I'm gonna have a 11 + 1, 12 rounds, and it only comes down to like here. And that's how I normally carry with the Henning Group base plates. But overall, this is what I've turned my Glock into within the course of a week. So far, I'm loving it. Like I said, just waiting on my new magazines to put that new base plate on it. This thing is ready to go in for carry. It's already tested, runs reliably. I have had some issues with the Glock 27 in the past, but it was only when I used the 13-round Glock 23 mag, and it was just a bad mag I had or something like that. Ever since then, it's been flawless, even with X grips on the 13-round mags, larger mags than that, stick mags, all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, and I did have to throw on the Spin Firearms backplate. I love that. I got that from Millspin, so if you ever want to put, your name, or, maybe you have a loved family member that passed away and you want to put their name on your firearm, or I don't know, anything, you can go to Millspin and they make custom base backplates, and they're not expensive, and they're made of great material. So that's how my Glock 27 turned out. This is going to be one of my main carries this winter. Absolutely love it, and that's why I always tell people, buy used firearms. And if you're curious about this holster, this is a Blacksmith Tactical inside the waistband holster. I got in carbon fiber gray. This is an old holster. This is one of my most used holsters, actually, with the Alta clip. So it's a beltless IWB. So this will clip on anything: jeans, khakis, dress pants, gym shorts, sweatpants if I didn't already say that, snow pants, bathing suits, literally anything it can clip to. Then I also got the claw. That helps with an even draw, so your holster's not banging around. And it also helps while walking around all day, having 2 points of contact for your holster, so it stays in place. Last but not least, Blacksmith Tactical is genius. They use something called the wedge. They offer this. It's $5 or $6, something like that. Comes with an adhesive strip on the back. And all you do is when you get it, you place it wherever you want on the holster. I put mine lower on the holster. And what it does is, when that firearm is holstered, think about it. Think about the shape of your body. This is going to hit your body and tilt your firearm just enough. And it is soft, so it's not like you're having something hard pressed against you all day like some of those hard wedges. It's very soft, very comfortable, doesn't scratch or anything like that. And it pushes it up against your body, so there's very minimal printing. But yet, it's still clean, even draw. And if you ever want a holster like that, you can always use code SPN for 10% off Blacksmith Tactical holsters. Here's the V2 holster from Blacksmith Tactical. Absolutely love this thing. And I got it in this color, the buffalo plaid, because my daughter wears a lot of buffalo plaid. And the pajamas she wears when we cuddle at night before bed, while they're drinking their bottles and stuff like that, she wears that a lot. And so it just makes me think of her. And I think it's a great way to carry. This is why I do it, for my loved ones. So, and then also, if you want a Hog holster, they make great, very thin, very minimalist holsters. You can also use code SPN at Hog Holsters and get a holster like this. They're all great. I love them all. That's what I carry with every single day of my life. Tell me what you think about this video down below. Thanks for watching.